I really don't mind the Gregory, but you guys put a radio. Like, the Gregory, you can't just eat it like that.
It's crazy because I know that 650 pounds like this now. Very dark man, and this same money, the money could be like 100k pounds for there. So let's say now 550k pounds for that.
May I talk before we come out? I want to especially thank Adi. This football hub group has been here for like I think 5 years or something. Now Adi bring me come this family, and I don't think I've regretted. The only thing I regret is you guys horrible takes.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the Football Hub podcast. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you.
Even I did not run.
Even I did self no day again. But anyway, I go join us mid space. I no be issue. Yeah. So Gerald, what we be the talk? We be the talk about Ronaldo and shit now. Yeah.
Hope say Gaffa they hear me.
Yeah, he dey hear you now.
Okay. Okay, waiting everyone talk now say I disagree with our Gaffa part on the part that Ronaldo is old, he's not pressing or all those things that he was saying. That's like oil no get everything oil no press for Man U. After everything. Oil press.
Sorry, hold on. Danny, I beg, mute your mic. The stuff is reverbing. Okay. So if you know mute now the same thing we go experience again, she get.
Okay.
Okay, Mike, continue. You know, get everything oil and no press for us. Impress everything finish. You know, agree. Score for me. Ramos enter. Come on, Ronaldo. He enter. Impress, press everything finish. No goal. Not even impact. Not to talk about the pressing. The pressing even became more disjointed. If I'm wrong, you correct me. The pressing became more disjointed when he entered. I feel that Roberto Martinez wants to create a system whereby everybody presses except Ronaldo. And if you can get that system right, then I think Portugal can go far in international tournaments. You understand? Liverpool created that system for Salah. It's not that Salah doesn't press. Obviously, Salah still does some defensive work. You understand? But I think he helped out a bit in the Liverpool part. Even covering for Arnold, he shifted Gravenberch to the other side. You understand? Cover for Arnold and cover at the same time for Salah. And Gravenberch did his work well. So I feel if Roberto Martinez can create a very, very good system whereby everybody presses, I think that's why he starts Neto and Trincao or Conceição. They don't have good wingers, but the pressing with Neves, Bruno, and they have good midfielders that can hold the ball to an extent, not Spain level, but to an extent. So I don't want to dwell on this matter. So that's what I have to say concerning the whole Ronaldo and Gaffa matter.
Okay, yeah, I get what you mean, sir. I get what you mean. Fulu, what do you think, then? What do you think about the last game?
Before I say what I think, I beg, I want to hear what when I want to talk about Felix. I beg, because I see Felix they snap with trophy, they smile. What did they do for there?
You know those people where we say they will give us group project. You get some people where we say they don't go do anything. They go just make everybody finish the whole work. When work don't land, when we don't pass, now then go they make noise pass. Now waiting Felix be that.
So you want to hear what I have to say about Felix. Felix, I feel if I'm being honest with myself, I feel he's done for Portugal. Do you understand? To get to a point where they will stop calling him up. Because I feel that he doesn't play the way Martinez wants Portugal to play. I feel they will even start playing Rodrigo Moura. I rate that guy very well. They might start playing Rodrigo Moura ahead of Felix, and that's very bad. If I'm being honest with myself.
If you rate Rodrigo Moura, then there's a problem. Because it's just going to become like Felix. The problem is you. Anybody you stand, I don't know, man. You are a red flag.
Daniel rates Rodrigo Moura. Look the only
I rate Moura now. Moura na like the next Odegaard or like the next Bruno Fernandes. Trust me, that boy is something. I tell you, that boy is something.
Yeah, the guy is very special. So as for Felix, I don't think he has a future in the Portuguese national team. Let me just be blunt on that. But I feel if he gets a good club this summer, then we can move.
No be lie at all.
All right,
No
like
be lie at all.
jokes aside, right? Yesterday's game.
Chill na the mad me.
This one don't come again. Go big. Yesterday's
Yeah, I need
game.
right now.
Chill on
Yesterday's
Abiola of
game, yeah.
Lagos. Every day on a define space. Space. What the fuck is going on?
This meat now full.
Space. I see Gerald they talk. Yes, on your mic. Are you a bastard?
Yeah, your papa.
I don't come out the bastard for speaker. Me in the listen, in the creators.
For that talk with you want talk, I beg.
You gonna cost me for WhatsApp now.
Yeah, what I want to talk, we say like yesterday, that's Ronaldo's 60, 70 minutes cameo. It wasn't his best, right? The man is 40, but the thing just rolled back the years. It gets some kind of movement where they do for box. Obviously, it doesn't have the pace anymore, but that alertness, the mental alertness, did there. If it still sabi read space, he can calculate where to make the run, the blind side. See that the goal that he scored safe, like the perfect way. So I don't know, it might look like somebody's glazing, but like the perfect way to push Cucurella without fouling him and being able to get your shot away. Those are things that like a lot of strikers in the modern game don't have. And then a 40-year-old that people call finished still has, right? That part. The other part is that people say Portugal, Ronaldo is holding Portugal back. I don't think so. Cause look at who they are bringing off the bench. Goncalo Ramos and Diogo Jota. The two of them, utterly useless. Especially Ramos. So and I think it's sad, right? If in the whole of Portugal, there is not a striker that can bench a 40-year-old Ronaldo, by the time the World Cup comes, I feel like at his age, they shouldn't be overly dependent on him. It should be like, okay, Gramps, come and play 20 minutes, come and play 30 minutes. But at this stage, when the legs are gone, when the game is getting intense, they would have to, I feel like, overload him, and his body cannot carry it.
Now Grams be coach now. Why? Now he be coach.
So yeah, that's just what I feel, right? I think they managed the game very well. Although Martinez was an idiot for starting a pivot of Bernardo and Vitinha against a ball playing Spain that play Fabian Ruiz, Zubimendi and Pedri. So what was your plan? And then you fielded João Neves at right back when you have two right backs on the bench. It's just very stupid. And I also remembered that the guy just won his first trophy in 13 years since he last won it with Wigan. How is he getting all the top jobs with Belgium and Portugal? That nigga is not good. He's an up. If Portugal are going to win something, they better get him out of there. Bring Mourinho in. Their coach now.
Martinez.
Yeah, bring Mourinho in. Let's win the World Cup and let everybody go and
He's just won the Nations League. He's just won the Nations League. Give that
No,
man
I
a
don't.
chance.
Mourinho, no, Mourinho, I beg. May just day.
Why not Mario? Why? What did Mario do?
Sure, I think
Mourinho-
Mourinho will collect advice from Ronaldo. He go bench him. He's sure my papa.
In my opinion, Mourinho is finished. Let me just put it like that. He's finished. He should just stay in Turkey, I beg.
Finish how? Yeah?
So that's my own opinion. You understand? I don't think Mourinho can land the top job now and he will do well in that top job. That's my opinion. You might see it differently, but that's how I see it.
He's happy at Fenerbahce. Just let him stay at Fenerbahce. Let Martinez. Even if you want to change Martinez or something, or try to get someone else, it shouldn't be Mourinho. I think there are other coaches you can go for, not Mourinho.
What other coaches do you think Portugal can go for? To be honest, me personally, I have no problem with Roberto Martinez as a
Andy
coach.
Postecoglou.
I have no problem with
Did I just say
Martinez, to be honest. What?
He go win World Cup for his second World Cup. No, be for the first.
Second season.
But if we're being honest, right? If we go by the Postecoglou quote, then Portugal are going to win the World Cup. The guy coached Australia in 2014, right? When Tim Cahill scored that thunderbolt against Spain. I don't know if you guys remember that volley from the back.
Yeah.
So I mean,
We're there.
Yeah.
if he says he wins things in his second season, then this is a sign, isn't it? So I don't know, just saying, that's just by the way, Sha.
The only thing he can win in the second season, had already won it with
Wait,
Tottenham. It's
wait,
not going to
Foley,
happen again, bro. It's
The
not going
only
to happen.
thing
was
you
it,
can win now if Ganacho did the opposing team.
Foley, was it that 2014 World Cup you're referring to?
Yeah, 2014 World Cup.
I think was it Spain or Netherlands?
I think it was Spain.
Was it Spain? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was.
No, it was Australia, Netherlands. It was
It
Australia,
was
Netherlands.
Netherlands, yes,
Was
because
those
I remember
Netherlands team?
Depay scored one banger that game as well.
Bro, long.
Was Postecoglou the coach of Australia as that then?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even have any idea of it.
Yeah, the game had the deserving champion was Portugal, so I think let's see when is the World Cup, Seth? Next year. When is the World Cup?
Yeah, June, July 2026.
June,
Yeah,
July,
yeah.
okay, so it's, I think it's still,
I
it has
think
gone back to his normal format, unlike the last one. So let's see how it goes then. Portugal, will you consider Portugal favorites, like top 2, top 3 favorites right now?
No,
Heading to
absolutely
the
no.
World Cup.
No.
It's Aurora as the striker. I don't know. I don't know.
No. Mendes starts Felix for false 9.
Felix, bro. That's like when every talk. I did underground. I don't yell to you.
ugh.
No verse. I did side boss. No verse.
Yeah, it's all right. So let's move on. Let's move on from the whole Portugal thing and let's talk about Nuno Mendes yesterday. What a player! That guy, absolutely terrific yesterday, bro. I told you guys at the beginning of the game, way before the match even started, that if that Yamal cannot pass Nuno Mendes test, on our talk say yeah this and that, on they quote me for GC say we'll see you, we'll be there. I told you guys, bro. I watched this guy against Musala, kept him short. You see, when I believed the Nuno Mendes hype, was against Saka. I did not expect what I saw against Saka, bro. That guy held it down. Yeah, was he against Saka? Yeah, bro, beast. I'm telling you guys, Nuno Mendes is the real deal. You guys should not even think about it. Don't be Yamal. Yamal did too. I don't know how to put it. Yamal is too. I don't know. Yesterday, I just felt like he saw someone with PMP yesterday, pace and power, and he was quite shocked because he didn't expect Nuno Mendes to be like that, because that guy, top form, confidence over the roof, is fast, he can run for days, he can tackle, he's intelligent, he has good shot power. Animal yesterday. What do you guys think about it? Vincent?
Yeah, Nuno Mendes. I remember 2-3 weeks ago, I told a Barca friend of mine, that a Barca supporter and a friend of mine, that I don't think he would have that luxury of space when he faces Nuno Mendes. You know, there's how Yamal moves with the ball, especially when he gets the ball. If Yamal can turn on that half turn and face you, is more likely than not to pass you. But Mendes, along with the fact that he's a good defender, he can mark the ball, he's physical. On the odd chance that Yamal can even get past him, Mendes still has that recovery speed and pace and power to even recover and still mark him and try to collect the ball.
Yeah.
So Yamal, when for a winger fullback matchup,
Yeah.
you need to test your abilities against that fullback the first time, second time, and if you can't get past him, then
it's a long day for you.
It's a long day for you. There's that side that's telling you, okay, I can't get past this guy. I'll just pass back and keep the ball flowing. So I think that's what happened to Yamal. Those first 2-3 times he tried to beat, Mendes, he couldn't get past him, and
That's
he just
exactly what I was
became he
saying.
just became passive.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
To,
was saying. He did not expect it. The first time he went, he was like, bruv, this guy na roadblock, wall. The second time he tried, but no way through. He could not overpower him. He could not maneuver him. He could not maneuver the ball because Mendes was not phased. That guy is confident. He faced one of the best players in the world in Salah some weeks ago. He faced what's the name of this guy? Bukayo Saka. So he's like, who is Yamal that can't hold it against? And he said it in his press conference after the game that he has faced the best wingers in the world in his position this same season. So he knew that he could hold it down against anybody in the world, and even Yamal. You get what I mean? Fulu, what do you think now? Then we'll go to Munachi and Gafar.
I just want to say that this Mendes performance, right, all season, all round, let's face it, this might sound extreme, but I don't think there is anything more that Rodri did last season that gave him a Ballon d'Or that Mendes hasn't done in terms of achievements and being.
That's a big call. That's a big call, bro.
Yeah, it's a big call, but I'm talking about largely, right? It wasn't about for Rodri anyway. It wasn't the best individual shot putter in the world, right? But it was instrumental in how City played and how Spain won the Euros. And same for Mendes. Goals and assists in the semi-final and in the final, right? And then all through the season. But that aside, I think sometimes players they go through this mental phase where they know that their ability is in it, but they just have to do the work to bring it out. Because the Mendes we are present now, a year ago, Sancho cooked him 10 successful dribbles. Sancho finished him in Paris, but the ability was always there, right? You just have to lock in, and then he's done that very well for himself. So, top left back. Obviously, fifth pro 11, he has sealed that spot. So, he's just left to, when as time was going, I was always wondering who was going to be the next Portugal left back with, Guerrero declining injuries here and there, but with Mendes, bar any long-term injuries, Portugal are secured for like the next decade. So yeah, very good player.
Yeah, 100%. Gafar, you were raising your hand here.
Yeah. This Mendes guy, top 5 Ballon d'Or lists. He's supposed to be top 3 at least because he's done everything. He's won the Champions League. He's come and win Nations League, and he's not even as if he's not even performing when he was winning it. You can just be winning and collecting medal and they'll not see you. But he's always there. He's always involved, attack, defense. As in, waiting Van Dijk do that year, we use it.
Do you get?
So, like, he was just phenomenal. And again, this Yamal boy, I want to see him against smaller, like, younger oppositions. I want to see him cook younger boys, like
Gafar,
people with like.
Sorry, let me cut you short there. You've seen him against experienced wing backs like Federico Di Marco.
That's what I'm saying, old man. Yes, now those people they don't feel chase like Yamal now. He gets past this guy now, Mendes now. Mendes recovered back. Like, what he want to do, that one they already know him, and he get the ability to stay with him. Okay, you say, okay, I go open this space for you now. If you pass there, I will catch you. No pass there. But, now, I to test our legs now. Sure, you go feel pass there. Maybe he was opening space for him now. It's not as if he covered all the angles.
But Gafar,
before he turns,
Lucas Hernandez in the France versus Spain game, and he held it down. He had a good game. He had a very good game against them too. So
it's not bad. That's what I'm just saying. I want to see him more against
younger, sharper,
all these younger, sharper this thing. So I want to know that okay, Lamine
Yeah,
Yamal,
Like
Ogbe, Daniel.
yeah.
like Dogu,
Because the
Dogu.
time, when them Rooney and Ronaldo they play, they look them. Oh man, they use cutlass, they break
They
their leg.
break their leg.
They use
Vincent
cutlass
Abba,
and they go sit stand say you I go dribble your papa for you. And nothing will happen.
it's
This one that
crazy.
you guys are
See,
saying, he tried to
see.
dribble him twice. He now stop because his mentality has changed. Change them Ronaldo mentality they changed that time. They Rooney. Like he changed waiting. If you no agree, I go dribble you, say like the problem. And they
Yeah,
will continue till the game finish. There's nothing
yeah,
like his mentality now change.
yeah.
No.
Yeah. Now, if I'm more here waiting, Vincent want talk. Vincent, what do you have to say?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Vincent, you can speak now. We are waiting for you. The mic, you have mic here. Let's hear you.
The mic was turned off. I was already talking already. To Gafar's point, I was like, yeah, it's legit because this thing we watched Mendes do yesterday night. There are other young fullbacks who are waiting for that opportunity. There are a lot of young left backs in the Premier League that can actually hold their own against Lamine. There's Kerkez, there's
Milos
Robinson.
Kerkez, that boy.
These are left
Liverpool are in the
backs that
Champions League. Liverpool
they
are
are
in the
not
Champions
just
League.
doing it. They're not just doing it defensively. They're also doing it offensively.
Real.
So these are left backs. I think they can, and they're young. They can match up
What do you think
well with Yamal.
about Patrick Dogu now? My man.
Dogu. To be honest, I feel like
Oh, no
feel
anger
like
me,
to
no anger me,
be
no
honest, I feel like
anger me.
Dogu. I'm not imagining a scenario where Dogu is so high and Baka transition the ball and Dogu is trying to recover. He's running, he's gasping for breath.
He's skinny.
I can actually see bro on the floor licking grass like it is. As in, I dey see him like this, I dey picture him live.
Bro, that's crazy, man. Munachi, let's hear what you have to say now. Yeah, you can hold your mic. You don't raise your hand up since I did with you.
Okay. About Dogu. There was one statement that Tosi made one time on the group. It was like, Dogu, I'm liking this your stew. I don't know if you forget that statement. You understand? I'm with Tosin on that. You understand? I like Dogu. I'm not going to lie to you. I like him, but if he's not ready to improve, he can leave. You understand? Nuno Mendes was not like this 2-3 years ago. I'm not saying Dogu will be Nuno Mendes, but he can be as good as Nuno Mendes. That's the potential I feel he has. You understand?
True. I really don't mind the Begiri, but you guys put away do like the Begiri. You can't just eat it like that.
Yeah. I get your point. So for me, Dogu's ceiling is high, but there are a lot of players that have high ceilings that won't eventually reach their ceiling. For example, this is not a left back. Darwin Nunes. I felt his ceiling was high, but I don't know what has happened. So I hope Dogu just improves for the sake of Amorim. Yeah, so that was it.
So, speaking about, I wanted to mention it when we were talking about Postecoglou earlier, but since we're here now, so, Spurs sacked Postecoglou, right call or not? Because, two teams, Manchester United and Spurs. If you guys remember, when Ten Hag was sacked, and people were telling Ange needs to win a trophy, he mentioned that, hey, look, I don't need a trophy to keep my job. This lad, Ten Hag, won the Carabao and the FA and he still got sacked. And now, him getting sacked has been vindicated. But did Tottenham make the right call, considering how they treated Jose Mourinho in the past?
Alabi, you can talk, talk.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, guys. So, on this Postecoglou matter, I feel that's the right call. Like, there's nothing there. That's just the right call, and that's what I feel United should have done last summer for Ten Hag, and it's just the right call, and it's even the right call for Postecoglou safe. Like, it's the best option for Postecoglou. Like,
Actually,
like you won a big trophy for Spurs. Like, Spurs really say they don't crave for trophy since At least even if they won't like even if you offer them Carabao Cup set, then go happy they can't go win. At least Europa League is like a big trophy to them now. Can't win Europa League for them.
Mm.
Like at least you don't build legacy.
Well,
You don't build legacy for sports like anytime, you see now like
yeah.
fortunate for them now. So it's just like
Waiting me, I feel you see.
it's actually is just
Yeah.
just good for both parties,
Mm-hmm.
for both sports and for both sports.
You dey hear me,
I dey hear you now.
Waiting I feel you say there's nowhere in the world you finish 17th. You be like even in a World Cup you win. There's no world you finish 17th and you still be expecting that you stay on that job.
Couple with the fact,
You dey no sack
couple
you
with the fact, see
you said
if finish 17.
so was resign.
Like
I expected him. I was thinking he was going to resign. Again, after that final, like, okay, you don't win final.
you know,
Just resign.
couple with the fact,
Do you know why?
if finish 17, say
Yeah.
21 loss. Like guy for a big six club.
21 L in the league. That's crazy.
Bad.
And again,
That, and
this Agne guy has had issues with Spurs fans since last season. From that Man City Spurs game, where Arsenal again needed Spurs to win. You get that kind of thing. So Spurs fans were like, why we go win against Man City? You know Spurs and Arsenal are the rivals now. You get that kind of thing. Agne come talk say he no send whether una be rival or not. Me, I won't win. Sports fans come tell us say, you know if you win this game, you go use
actually now.
you go lose this game. Arsenal must not win. He came out to press conference, he was blasting them. I don't know if you remember Chelsea's
Yeah,
game
now I remember that
this
game now.
season. He had
I
issues with
remember
them.
clearly.
When they scored that sad goal, he pointed to the fans like that hear me, like to the fans like the CCI they cook. You get that kind of thing, they can't disallow the goal. So him and the fans don't get like quanta from the outside. So me from the beginning, everything say go just resign as they win that cup. We are just put your pen on paper. They go out. You go see another job. Spurs not dead club. They don't get ambition. They just want
I dey envy them with this coach they sign. I too like that man. Fuck.
Thomas Frank?
Yes. Fuck.
Thomas Frank good now.
We'll get
Guy,
there.
I dey envy them. Guy, I dey envy them. You know, say before now between Silva and Frank. Do me, I rate Silva too, but not like to the extent of Frank. Me, I dey pray say maybe appoint
Frank, waiting. My problem with Frank. My problem with Silva be say if you raw dog Silva go leave am for you. He dey too tactical, like he no sabi adapt to some kind of situations. You see Thomas Frank, if you want turn am to gidigbo ball, no worry.
Silva
Leave am for there.
na
You go scatter.
Silva sef na one alagidi. Like Silva sef na one stubborn coach. Na one stubborn coach wey I notice. But Frank dey adaptable. Like whether na back three.
Yes, Frank can adapt to any situation.
That man too good.
In game management, na 100.
I just dey pray make that deal collapse. I mean, if you sack Ateta anytime, na the person wey me I want me go carry.
You see, guys, you
It's all
see,
good for
I
next
told you
season.
guys, hello, guys, Sean, I hear me here.
Una go see Saka.
I told United fans that, listen, bro, you guys need a Thomas Frank instead of this Ruben Amorim, this useless, sexy looking Portuguese guy. I was telling them. Mitch came and he was telling me that, why would you go for a mid-table manager and ship? Listen, a manager that cannot adapt, that cannot change his system to accommodate the players that he has is 100% going to fail. I'm telling you. But we are not here to discuss Amorim. I'm just trying to like get some Frank and all that. Sorry?
Daniel, this matter.
Your point there. The time where we appoint Ateta then, me I know they compare anything because I just don't bring them as a point. That time when we appoint Ateta then, that time when this man first come, he tried back four. Result no day. Tried back, he was just trying different things.
That's the point. That's exactly what I'm saying. You have to be innovative. You have to be versatile as a manager.
And you come.
Sometimes when you try everything, you go be like say you don't know what they do.
No,
Pep Guardiola doesn't try everything. No,
Gaffer, versatility is different from being clueless. There's a difference. There's a difference.
Yeah.
If you're a clueless manager, we'll get that. Yeah, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. But if you are versatile, there's
like
a clear plan. But you are just trying different things. Are they with you?
Yeah. So this adaptability stuff, when Maresca first
yeah,
came here, Maresca an attacking coach, we say he likes to hold
yeah,
the ball
100%.
against any fucking body when
Yeah,
they play
100.
against, no matter when they play
Yeah.
against, he won't hold the ball. So we've been getting that issue like in December,
Mm-hmm.
January, because you dey hold the ball against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace go build five at the back.
They don't want the
You no
ball.
go see anything score. Exactly. You no go say if you continue behaving like this, you no go make top four, you no go win anything. So instead, if you be like say later you realize am because na wetin make us enter that top four be
Mm-hmm.
that. Some kind games you go drop the ball for the opponent, defend like say you
Do
be
you
man.
get?
Say you get
like,
defend,
like,
counter them, connect the
That's what
ball,
it takes,
play
man.
the
That's what
ball.
it takes.
If they that's what it takes sometimes. Sometimes you cannot hold the ball
Mm-hmm.
24/7. All these Premier League teams will sit down. They will not even come and mark you. They go wait for you to enter that box.
Swear.
Say you get.
Rafa said they no just get our point. From my own point of view, said me, I don't want me
Afa Munachi the request, I beg.
make
Actually, let's hear what you have to say now.
Everybody dey here. Una dey talk say Thomas Frank good. No be when season starts now. Una go turn on now. I don't want, and everybody dey there. Oh, evidence day. Evidence
Evidence
day.
day, you know what?
Thomas Frank good abi. Thomas Frank good. No, no. Everybody off their mic. Oh, may everybody off their mic. Ma dey talk now. Thomas
I
Frank
know
good. He
I know they
good.
talk
And
Gerald, you know,
Daniel, don't turn
Gerald,
on am. Oh.
listen, bro.
Daniel, you
Listen.
host. Don't turn on
I
am.
did
Oh.
with you now. Gerald, I did with you. Gerald, you know, they say me, if I yarn you
Okay.
something, I be very
this.
flexible person, yeah. If I yarn you
Mount,
something, say this today, tomorrow,
Mount.
Big Ba, I go tell you, say, bro, this guy is shit. And I go tell you what they do
Oga,
wrong. I know be headless chicken, we go down the headlessly follow person like Stan. If person good, I go tell
Okay.
you good. And if
Okay.
they fuck up, I go
Might
tell
talk
you say they
something
fuck up.
before might talk something before I off mic. All
Yeah?
of una day here. When I talk to Thomas Frank, good, no wahala. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just if you can just predict where you think Tottenham will finish under Thomas Frank. May Ade go first.
I know they will not finish 17th.
With Thomas Franco, if they make better signings or good signings, normal sports, then go finish like maybe that 7th or 6th. Now my prediction is 7th, 6th.
I do
See,
you they guide.
yeah,
Listen, with
It won't
Thomas
be guide
Frank,
I
now.
hope you do.
top
Teams,
I hope
manager, listen.
teams they with better passports, papa like Mark.
Shay, you listen,
Say
I
again.
did listen. Thomas Frank, let me tell you something. I rate him very highly. Top manager, very good person, very good individual, even though I don't know him personally. Listen, man, if you give Thomas Frank, yeah, if you give him tools, quality players, not this them Richarlison and them and the quality players, yeah, and they do well in the market. Let me tell you something. It's a big call, but I'm telling you, they will make top four. 100%. Tottenham.
Top
Will make
four,
top four.
top four.
Regardless of whoever is there. Regardless of whoever the managers of the remaining teams in the Premier League are. Tottenham, yeah, they will make top four under Thomas
Then
Frank.
your top 4 is mad though.
Daniel,
You are on
Top
carry
4,
Listen,
third
bro,
Portugal
or
listen.
and
second.
Liverpool don't
Listen,
collect
I
am.
would lie to you about
Arsenal
many
dey there.
things, but I will never lie to you about football. You know, say I always talk up. I will never lie to you about ball. Tottenham
Daniel,
will
Nah
make top
lie, you
four.
tell us say
My,
Sancho good. Nah lie.
now I just talk. Now I feel say that this that top four, like why I feel say that top four go somehow dey hard for them. They are playing the Champions League, and I don't feel like even if they the choose wey they get, they don't feel sports don't feel really attract like that. So then now I feel say top four go hard. And my own
yeah.
surprise team of making top four that next season. Now I feel United is making top four. Sha.
United
I
make top
swear,
four.
like,
United they win league. What is this nigga talking about, man?
bro, so that top four is very complicated. Teams much. I really feel for Arsenal next season, sha. But do we don't really talk about that. But man, I think say top four and Tottenham with Franco, do they are making top six. They will make that top six.
Yeah, they will make top
Possibly,
six definitely, but top four
possibly
they
they will
will make top
make
four too.
six. But that top four,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. And the reason why I'm saying this is why they are not making top four is because of the Champions League they are going to.
Good,
But
value
like
driven.
It's like their situation is just like United, playing just that one game a week.
United they win league next season, my bro. You never see this. You never see the script.
Bro, now
What is that?
this could be that. Say now with Akuna Matata.
Did they watch now? Make I sign my Mateta first. I'm already walking me, God. Oh God,
See, guys,
God, dude.
Thomas Frank, Thomas Frank,
No be
Thomas,
say I know Thomas Frank. I don't rate Thomas. I don't dey talk about Frank since no be even since.
Alabi, make this talk.
Okay.
Make this talk.
Thomas Frank he's a pragmatic coach. He's
Yeah.
someone who he knows what he wants. He knows how to approach games, whatever opponent he's facing. So I feel like he's a winner. I wouldn't go as far as saying top 4 though, because you see that top 4 race. It's no longer your traditional top 6. Yeah, you're having teams like Newcastle, Aston Villa, who are very much contending for places in Europe. So yeah, he can contend for a top 6, top 7 finish.
Yeah.
But that top 4 is a stretch for now. Let's see how it goes this summer. Let's see the business it does. And let's see how good of a start he has.
Yeah.
But it's a very good
guys, let's go into the transfers for this season. I beg. What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking? I see Chelsea want to sign
Bellingham.
I see Jobe Bellingham to Dortmund. I'm seeing niggas. I'm seeing
Ryan
Kepa to
Shaqiri
Arsenal.
to Manchester City. Here we go.
I'm seeing Ryan Shaqiri.
Right, no.
We know some ways Zubimendi want to.
That is no risk good though. That no risk good though. That no risk good though.
Like mad.
See, Pepe, I don't.
But look, defender on our wing down.
Guy, Shay, I beg. If
For
I want
me,
to talk, Mona raise
like-
now, I beg. If I want to talk, Mona raise now, I beg.
Okay, me, I won't talk. I don't want to raise my hand. So, as I dey talk now, you feel me? Anyways, my point is, I think Nuri would work, provided that they play, Guardiola. Like, I don't know. I feel like Guardiola should go back to CB. Nuri is actually a good fucking player, man. He's going to do a whole lot for CB. And people always talk about his attacking potential, but he's also very good. Like, he's sound defensively. Even if he's not all that great, but at least he's far better than Trent. You feel me? Nuri is a very, 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 very
Mayo, you have started. This is why me and you always have issues. Mayo, I'm sorry to cut you short. Yeah,
what's the issue?
This is why me and you
Don't cut me short, my guy.
Every single day we meet, we always have problems. You literally just said, Nuri is better than Trent. My nigga, what are you talking about?
Did you hear? I said he's better than Trent defensively.
Okay. Mayo,
relax.
say when it comes to you, are they always very critical?
Relax.
Are they always very critical?
Calm down, open your ear for my
Relax.
I'm not talk to your dad.
Mayo, you won't even go there or doing matters.
Anyways, can we not like visit the past? Can we not like visit the past? Me, honestly, like if Chelsea didn't sign Cucurella, you can ask Ade. Me, I've always been an Aït-Nouri fan because that guy's technical ability is fucking off the charts.
Over the roof, man.
For me, it'd be like say maybe like during his academy days was actually like a left winger or something because bro, that guy does not play ball like a fundamental defender. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
The guy is actually good. So yeah, like, and I think people are just making smart signings this summer. Like, I feel like clubs around the globe have decided that, look, all those, any small thing they call 100 million for a player, man. Like, nobody's fucking doing that. Because if you notice, normally Sporting, they were going to sell Gyökeres, right, Victor, for about that price. But, them too, they have to, punch themselves into reality that, guy, look, everybody that are shouting 100 million, 100 this, like, nobody is even willing to budge. Like, there's general recession and majority of these guys, we've seen whereby we've bought niggas for 100 plus and they come and, they fuck up.
Yeah,
and I feel like, if they know that the Premier League team is going for their players, they will also increase. Look at that Ekiti Kete guy, that mayor of Ekiti now in Frankfurt now.
You can't get.
I know it's true now. Like honestly, I don't know why Chelsea will be. Yes, now a nigga that scored 22 goals
See, Maiwa.
to me,
Why you
I'll not
can't
pay
get
for. I'll not pay 100 million for him. Like to me, it doesn't make sense.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Now you can't get. I feel pictures still the old down.
Even leave, make we even leave
They
Ekiti,
never
man. You see that Sesko? That one, he not even good at all. Kuda. That one, he scored 13 goals in Leipzig. When we come flop for Chelsea, scored 35 goals. Sesko scored 13 goals.
Bag.
Bro, Nkunku even scored 16. He came to Chelsea, he even flopped. Leipzig still has the balls and liver to mark 92 on his head. I swear to God, the only thing he will learn is Arabic. There's nothing for him in Europe.
Play for Al
If
Hilal.
does not, I swear if they don't reach that price tag, he's not leaving Leipzig at all. So all these guys,
Yeah.
for me, like I feel like they need to all these clubs.
Be like say me your
Yeah, like it's slow because everybody want to do rubbish. It's true now.
Yeah, I get what you mean. But like,
you get they don't flip at the line
if you want to sign Benjamin Sesko, listen, bro.
Brother, you're not that good.
Listen, if you want to sign Sesko this
even when I was
summer,
trash,
you're dropping
when I was
90
trash,
bags.
he nets 35 times before he came to Chelsea. You scored 13. So that means if you come and play for Chelsea, you cannot score 1.5.
Mayowa.
That's what you be scoring.
Mayowa.
Yes, now
Mayowa.
1 goal and a half.
Mayor.
You get so like I don't feel like clubs are smarter now, Sha.
Mayor, hear me. Mayor, show you hear me. You hear me?
That's man, you know, say on a foolish like that.
Mayowa, you hear me?
Get, like,
I don't know if you can hear
I can't
me
put
because
it
you're
past
not
you,
listening.
you know. I can't put it past. I mean, you guys,
You're
literally did it with you now with oil on now. Like half season, 9 goals, half season, 9 goals, and you got 55 on his head. Like so, you can do it for.
Mayowa, they cry out in pains.
I hear you.
Okay, did they hear me? My network day yesterday.
Hello?
My network is yesterday my network day go.
Hello, sorry. My network is poor.
Bro.
You hear me?
Bro, you see does the hear that you hear me where they talk.
Daniel, what you talk? I hear you.
He does the year. I said my network day before yesterday, bro.
No, off your mic.
Yeah, my off your mic. Okay, you don't offer me. Yeah. Make I come out mic from my mouth first. Me you go the battle with the network for front. Me your Sabi ball man, top player guy, top. Me you're not top level guy when it comes to this ball team, man. So yeah, I fuck with what Mayor is saying honestly, because a lot of clubs now are starting to move smart, honestly. But one thing I know is that if you want to sign Sesko, man, you are dropping 90 bags, bro. Leipzig would not budge. Trust me, they won't move that price tag. If you don't have 90 bags, just fuck off. That's just the level. And they tell you, Gomez.
Even go on some clubs like this now, they try to look inside their league before they even go outside.
Yeah.
See like them Kekes, I know. It's just the first check say for inside year where people we don't take moving in the Premier League. We be like say they no be say they go buy one. What do you know of this black striker which Chelsea won't buy? Where did this thing go fail?
Amorogo.
That Amorogo guy. He cannot make it in the Premier League. So people they like look inwards, they check, what they saw. But Arsenal not to go. If like Arsenal and Chelsea, if like say they get partnership, I don't know. They are two, they just like each other, and Abi and City then. They are two, they don't like each other. They just find ways to do business together. But Chelsea they always say bad thing for me, Sha, and I got to go judge them. But that one is aside.
That one aside.
So what I'm saying is that people are looking inwards before they go outside.
Yeah, that was FD. Alabi, if they raise your hand, let's see if you want your hand. Then we'll go move to Mayor the request for Mike again, or give her Mike again. Because I won't come out some niggas from Mike. So yeah, Alabi, if they raise your hand, I'll go on. Alabi don't day inside well again. Oh more. I don't die. I'll be talking now. We'll deal with you now.
I'm going to give me your mic.
I'm going to give me your mic. Me your na. Senior man, senior level.
Give me a few minutes, please.
Okay, yeah, make I first come out you first. You know, you never serious. A lot of niggas don't the hug mic for long. Gafar, I'm sorry, let me first take you off. Vincent, I'm very sorry.
How far? It's a column.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was something I wanted to talk about. I will come. Look at check.
yeah.
Check that.
Tosin, what going now? You see there with your babe, what you doing? Tosin, what's the level?
And babe, they rub your head like this as we speak.
He's on a different level right now. Long. Tosin, you know real. Bro. Fisayo, might give Fisayo mic now. Fisayo, what's good now?
Yeah, no.
Might give Fisayo mic. Yeah, indeed. Okay, now be this. Dochi, do you want to talk? Should I give you the mic? I think she's a Madrid fan. I always see her tweets. Might give her mic. Yeah, now Madrid fan should be here. Let me give my niggas mic. You guys know ball too much for me, man. I love being here. I love talking to people that know ball. Fisayo Wagwana, what's the level now?
I'm alright, bro. I'm alright.
You alright? You sure? You sure? Say you
This guy
there?
is good, bro.
I'm alright now. I'm
Think twice, we need them.
You sure? Say you did good.
I did calm. I did.
You sure? You like the food where Ronaldo put for our table yesterday? Now everywhere just
no man. We are normal loyal fanboys.
Everywhere just good yesterday, forever. My bro. I did UK maybe say hot normally. Yesterday just cold, very chill level.
Bro, like I was so every tweet for my TL now, Lamine Yamal.
Bro, it was so good yesterday, my bro.
That guy, he has a lot of haters. It's young.
Bro, young boy like that, not the bag haters. It's going to be a long career for me.
Now big boy now, not the small boy again.
A senior player now, senior player that guy.
Gigo, because for him to have this amount of haters at that age,
do you get
a lot.
Senior player still. I mean, but with
the things we don't show Madrid.
As in, with big one thing I don't like about people saying that we should not come for Yamal and shit is that. Listen, man, with big ability comes big responsibilities. And with big responsibilities comes big criticism. This is football, 100%, my bro. 100%. Niggas will criticize you. Don't think, you are 17, you're underage. You can't. Nigga,
agenda no get mama, agenda no get papa. Agenda direct.
We don't care, my bro.
Daniel, what we see where you carry ball go. You come up for feet.
I come up for feet. I give fan, make him play kick off. No worry.
Like if you can chop the hype, you go chop the 8 too. Not the matter.
You talk, bro. You not get Pikin wey get mouth come outside talk say Madrid no fit beat am this season. Oh yeah, now you sef no fit beat Ronaldo this season. Wetin concern? More dey pity you.
Ronaldo too far. No fit beat Mendes.
You sef no fit beat Mendes this season. You no fit dey pity you cause you be 17 now. When you carry skills go Spain, go dance everybody. Everybody dey watch.
Yamal wey be say go collect ball, dey boost enter box. Yamal collect ball,
you no go turn back here. Mendes wan use aura wound down. Bro,
that skills fully.
See, bro. When it comes to this thing, you go look the pennies of person wey dey in front of you now. Look at Mendes. That guy is packing. Yamal never seen something like that before in life.
Like a couple of seasons ago, I didn't even rate him. I don't understand how everything is happening so quick.
Nuno Mendes, yeah.
Yes, like bro, 2 seasons ago,
I've always rated Mendes.
See, Mendes, I don't like they use game they talk about player, but if they play football games, Nuno Mendes right
highly rated from Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah, when it was at Sporting, it was very highly rated. But like his first season at PSG was not all that. Yeah. It was just there.
Like, come on, first season at PSG, how old was he, man? He was like 19. Was he a teenager? Was he in that learning space?
I know as Sporting was that good. It was like the deal at that point.
Yeah, it was like 18 at Sporting. You know, he was a teenager then.
After the move, we didn't really hear much about him. You know, just
You know, say as bad in last season, he still enter semis for Champions League, win all the
Do
cup.
you get?
Very true.
Shey you
You
get
get? As
like as bad
bad.
as the crazy reach. Shey you get.
Starter, oh, let me say one of
So
the
na
bottom.
baller, rather na
Do you
crazy
get what I
player.
mean? So it's crazy.
I think no reason why he shouldn't be top three Ballon d'Or. Top three at least. I still no reason.
Yeah.
What of
Vitinha, that boy, disgusting player.
He's over Vitinha in my opinion. Though. He's over Vitinha in my opinion. I won't lie.
Ah,
Zuba
I think I'll
opinion
take
too?
Vitinha over Mendes.
Come on, it's a hard one. Oh.
No, I'll take
I
Mendes.
don't think they will give you.
I'll take Mendes. Rafinha, now out
You
of
know,
hate, single come on my list. Out of hate,
Yeah.
Baka hate.
What's Tosin saying? Which one is with the slub on Mendes?
Don't mind
This
Tosi. Tosi TK on something else like that. Just leave
Those
that.
with the slop, Leave am.
Gafar, guy, this today recording. What you talking about?
Guy, waiting the apple now,
Gafar
bro.
don't turn fanboy.
Gafa, I beg, this thing dey recorded on Spotify.
No verse. But you talk say, you guys look the balls of the team in front of you. Say somebody they
Yeah,
fast.
they're going there
Shey you
for
don't
them.
forget.
Ah, broski.
Tosin will stand oil on.
Tosi, that one, your life don't spoil now.
Yeah, Tosin sound true. So they talk say because United no get left back wey dey invest.
I remember, I was there.
Tosi won't use
They
an
say he dey
bust my
isolated.
United no
head
get
for
right
me.
back wey dey invest.
Tosi won't bust my head on top mid. Bro. Yeah, guys, I be want talk something, yeah. Waiting on a reason about this Zubimendi to Arsenal thing, yeah. Please, let's talk one after the other. This Zubimendi to Arsenal issue, I really don't understand it, honestly. I don't get it. Fully, what do you think? Adi Fully, where you dey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Arsenal need a midfielder with the old Jorginho and Partey P. Right, they are going to need extra legs because one of the things that cost them this season was absence of squad depth. Obviously in
Yeah.
attacking positions, but they need to be stacked all round, right?
But I'm sorry to cut you short, bro. Sorry to cut you. I'm very sorry.
No.
But what I'm talking about is he said I'm seeing some news now that he might be going to Madrid, and previously we saw that David Austin posted that he has had an agreement with those guys in London, Arsenal. So I'm like, what's going on here? Is it that Madrid are trying to like the deal, or I just don't get it. What exactly is happening?
Yeah, so the P is like Zubimendi and Alonso, like they have a personal relationship. No, Real Sociedad, San Sebastian kind of be. That was where Alonso, built his career before he went to Liverpool and then Madrid and then Bayern Munich. So I think in a sense, Zubimendi sees himself in Alonso, right? So since Alonso has made it clear that he wants him, so obviously I think that there would be some kind of verbal agreement with Arsenal on ground, right? But since the coach now says, hey, there's an opportunity for you to play for the biggest club in Spain, the biggest club in the world. So then it now raises some questions because this is not just a random club and this is not just a random coach. This is a coach that by going to Madrid, I can follow in his footsteps and then I can, look at the pedigree of players in the Spain national team. You have Fabian Ruiz, Champions League winner and all that stuff. With Zubimendi going to Madrid, he steps into that role. So I think the Madrid offer. Sorry, let me finish. The Madrid offer would
But this glazing go far. This glazing
Madrid
go far, man.
So I think it's just what it is, right? The Madrid offer would definitely appeal more to him because of number one, the stature of Madrid, and then Alonso as a coach. So, and I think Madrid too would do with somebody that can dictate the tempo of the game because last season they suffered from it. It was Bellingham trying to find runs, Tchouaméni not knowing where to stay. So the moment Ceballos got injured, it was clear that they needed somebody to control the game. Someone like Cruz, obviously, but Cruz retired, right? So I think Zubimendi will see himself in that role in that Madrid team.
Yeah.
But obviously now, like I said before, Madrid appeal more. So we don't know what is going to be left with us now. So I don't know.
Yeah, so let's see. Let's see what
Yeah.
let's see what
So
this guy has to say.
this
Lewandowski.
this Zubi
Yeah,
stuff, I beg, I dey
I
come.
did with you.
This Zubi stuff. Sure, I know say the guy did not want to even leave Spain
Hmm.
at the beginning because now don't forget say the guy rejected
Yeah,
Liverpool
yeah,
partner.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, true.
Anyways,
Sure, I
Yeah.
know.
Ola.
Sure, and Liverpool are attractive
Mm-hmm.
club. So he has always been waiting for Barca or Madrid. He has always been waiting for Barca or
Hmm.
Madrid. So one of them is going to press because Barca was linked to him early last
Hmm.
season, very
Or
early
make
last
I
season, but they
push.
did not make a
I did
move.
make I push on agenda,
Hmm.
or is it that Arsenal does not have pool?
I know they there.
Arsenal don't get pool,
Make sure you talk
bro. Now
about
another angle. I won't put you
Make
on
sure
top
you
that
talk.
cruise again. So yeah,
Make sure
Shay,
you
what do
talk.
you have to say?
Arsenal no fit get Arsenal no fit guy for Spanish player bias.
Bias
Barca
at Madrid.
and
I
Madrid,
swear.
even Atletico
I
Madrid.
swear.
Some of them will pick Atletico
I
Madrid.
swear.
You see all those waiting they call am, this guy Koke,
Do
all
you get?
those guys they play for Spain all through their
Um,
lives. They no move go
Waiting at
and Atletico Madrid
I
they go.
get you, man.
Sure you get.
Even Isco self go. Isco self no agree. Come on, you get
Isco
what I
too,
mean?
sure you get. Real
You
Betis, all
Betis. I
those
get what
things.
you mean, bro. Shay, what you have to say now?
See this guy,
actually
see this guy,
Oh yeah,
Oyarzabal.
I don't know why that
That
guy
was
has not left Spain. I don't understand these guys.
waiting actually did
oh,
waiting actually
Shay, Wagwan.
wait I'm good here. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, 100.
Waiting actually did here for that deal you say no I just feel say na just media bra. See top journalists never carry this Madrid. Now just Maka, Felix Diaz, this thing. Though Madrid, though if everybody they interested, Bayern they interested, Barca they interested, Madrid might the am. I know this put the fan, but this Madrid link even before before Fab posted here we go say there was a time that Madrid link was Madrid Alonso want to sign to the fact that they confirmed that Alonso will sign for Madrid. That was when that's the big deal. That this I just feel it's just media brand this thing.
Okay,
And I think
if you say that
yeah,
media bias, yeah. If you say that just media
Shay,
noise,
that media stuff here is Madrid they do
yeah,
I don't you guys know
yeah.
Madrid is
I did,
they will not be interested in the player
yeah,
internally. As you come.
yeah,
They will not be interested in the player internally. They will push like journalists to talk. It happened with this Austin
yeah.
boy. Chelsea,
Like
Liverpool
so,
don't already start to
yeah,
talk personal terms with the boy. All of them.
yeah,
Don't.
yeah,
Media start to turn on.
even
Oh, Madrid don't sign
yeah.
him. Madrid don't sign him.
I wish
Before you
It's
know,
long, and once Madrid comes in, it's a long day for any other club, man.
it's over.
Long.
Exactly.
You see, are they this? You know, Sheyi na Arsenal fan, yeah. You know the stage where Sheyi dey right now,
Yeah.
na denial. Now Zubimendi in the
Number
5
7
stages of grief,
acceptance.
na denial stage. Just see the you see that Arsted bomber. It always hits like crack.
Yeah.
When he hits,
You go hit like crazy. When you see emergency,
when he hits,
boom,
you
bang,
feel
bang,
it.
bang,
No
bang.
worry. I know everybody get their post notification on for Arsted and Fabrizio Romano. When he hits, you will
No worry
feel
now.
it.
You will see her for group chat now.
100%. We did now. You will feel
And
it definitely.
Zubimendi now, you gotta think say, oh yeah, for this new coach now everybody go prove himself. But for us
Yeah.
now,
Yes,
old
now.
coach they there. You go see
Everybody
talk say,
don't
you go see talk say na Partey he won't play by
See,
force by fire.
what I
by
say?
fire.
Say
Gaffer,
Zubimendi go sit down.
this is Mendy P.
even for
So
This is
I believe say
Mendy
na
P.
why
One
he
easy
still
for
choose
him.
Madrid
Sure
over.
you get.
Yeah.
It's easy in the sense that number one, Kamavinga is injury prone. He cannot play the number 6 alone. Tchouaméni is an idiot from time to
By
time.
most times now
A
Mumu.
new coach.
still feel
Exactly. So he will start. He will like
Where is
after
Nigeria when you
don't
need
go
him? As you just talk to Traman in idiot now, you go say 15 UCL like this.
Because I've been jumping still you see it. Madrid fans not dey ban me.
Mo we hear second Arsenal fan now, Declan Vince.
Declan Rice, I did with you now. What do you have to say about Zubi now? Well, go on, my bro.
Sorry, Declan, before you come on, just talk about Kepa as well. Like, why did Arsenal sign Kepa? Like, does that even make any sense?
We need second keeper now. Why we not go sign? No, go use Cal N or no, we use
Sheyi, Ateta don't use 7 years. He don't sign 6 keeper.
Wait. So,
I love that.
say now Okonkwo we use.
Declan Beans,
Well,
Sheyi,
to be
Arsenal
honest, the
fans.
keeper one.
Ateta don't use 7 years. He don't sign 6 keepers. What's what they do for training?
We sabi now.
Okay, wait. Who we use for second keeper now?
Then they pickpocket.
Then they pickpocket.
Ateta signing, yeah. Sure, not the Ateta signing, it is true.
Now.
See, you don't really prioritize attack. You understand? You don't really prioritize like that out and out striker, out and out. Now, why if they rather play Martinelli ahead of Trossard, even though one is more like output oriented? That system mindset, if they head, you grab say, okay, well, you guys build this in system and it's stubborn gone. But for the Zubimendi PM, I feel like if Madrid come calling, there's no Spanish player that will say no. Especially leaving La Liga to go to another league. You understand? If Madrid come calling, Barca come calling, people will even leave their various leagues. See the way Fabregas run, leave us when Barca call out without play pipe.
Without play pipe.
So
This guy don't kill me, man.
he leave the fight for which is the call out for us now. So this Zubimendi P, if it is real and Madrid are interested though, we are not even going to compete. I swear.
Yeah.
Because Madrid even have that hole in like
You
the
get.
midfield that they need to fill. Like you guys said, they are holding midfielders and not
Mm-hmm.
reliable. So Ameni,
Mm-hmm.
Camavinga, Ceballos, you understand? He knows if he enters there, at least he go start most
Yeah.
of their games. And if he's playing well, there's no. It will even cement his spot
Do you
in the
get
national team as well. There's common sense. There's no reason he should be coming to Arsenal if Madrid is calling for.
Yeah, bro. Declan. So which
I won't
other
expect
player
him to
would
score.
you like recommend for Arsenal? What other player do you think Arsenal should go for in that position if you guys can't get Zubi?
If we can't
Mm-hmm.
get I can't think of one, but let's say, okay, dreams, if you wish it
Yeah.
horses, give me Bruno.
Listen, man. Let me tell you something.
Like,
That's why wishes are not horses, my bro. That's why. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something else. I have Declan, all the Arsenal fans here. Listen, I have a very good package for you guys. Yeah, solid package all the way from Uruguay. Dog, animal, you can run for days. He has chest, ball winner, never gets tired. Let me tell you.
Manuel Ugarte.
I get alternative
Copa
for them.
America International. Manuel Ugarte.
I swear, I go take
Amrabat.
Mainu.
No, go carry Amrabat.
See your mouth like Maino. You for come steal am now. You won't carry Maino. You go come kidnap am.
Don't give me Mainu now. Shebu na still na one
I go
seller.
say Maino. Maino na crown jewel of Old
Tell him,
Trafford. He talk Maino. Make I give you Ugarte. You want Abi, you no want. Make you dey go. I don't like the deep donor.
I don't want.
I don't buy him, but mine no fit in a coach pattern now.
You be thief now. I might give you Maino. No come carry Ugarte. Okay, come on for you. Nothing like Maino for you, Joe. Maino for you. Maino too. You go give me Saka, take Maino. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that exchange. Yeah, why you shout? If he shock you.
Saka will be saying he hide the off the blind.
You know what I mean.
Them go say they go Martinelli now.
Wait how Martinelli do. That's then now low phone now.
Martinelli now for entire sports now. 100 meters senior boys. 100 meters senior boys. 4x1. Collect the betting. Let's go.
All the Martinelli go Wokeri. In they always look down. I don't understand what you see for floor. Bro, look up now.
I'm on.
Martinelli, if Martinelli they run relay, you know, now even last leg he go run because you know go see person.
I swear, now last leg they go put Nelly. I swear, yo, bro. Oh boy, man, let's go. Let's move to the next thing. This agenda big. What you wanna feel about this Jobe Bellingham to Dortmund thing? Thank God we have a Dortmund fan here. Thank God. What is it about this Jobe Bellingham thing now? Yeah, no, you are the only Dortmund fan
But
I
the only
know. The only
Dortmund fan,
Dortmund fan I
the only
know
Dortmund fan I
in the
know
world.
in the world.
So basically you feel
So
about
basically, you
it.
feel about it.
Just for the record, right? 33 million euros plus 5 million add-ons. That's the most that Dortmund have ever spent on a footballer. The highest we spent was 33 plus 2 for Marco Reus from
Seriously,
Borussia Mönchengladbach. So yes, this is our record transfer
bro.
player. But I'm very skeptical because I watched him in the Champions League, right? I'm sorry, in the Championship,
As well.
and he's like McTominay, PNP, box crusher, but he doesn't have that Jude technique, kinda. But I'm just curious to see how it goes, right? I don't think he's going to go to Madrid. I don't think he's going to hit that ceiling like his brother did, but I think he can develop it to a mature box-to-box CM. The club's bosses.
My question is, I'm sorry, but my question is, do you think Dortmund is the right place?
Daniel, you stop the
Oh
echo.
shit. Do you think Dortmund is the right place for him here?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think Dortmund is the right place for him. There are several young talents that have grown into superstardom at Dortmund. You have Erling Haaland and even his other brother Jude as example. So I think if you want to find your step, and coming from the Championship, it's a big step up. You are playing in the Champions League already. So that's very big, right? And again, it gives him more security because in the last 2 seasons in the Premier League, the 3 teams that have come from the Championship have gone back. So Sunderland getting promotion is a good thing, but will you play in the top flight for another 2-3 years? No. But Dortmund gives him that assurance, gives him that security. Can play in all the top competitions. We are going to the Club World Cup. Not many clubs can boast of that. Not Yemi Lawal or whatever. But let's not go there. So yeah, I think it's a good move for him, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Waiting to see what talk. You asking.
That nigga is getting his head rubbed.
There's time for you in talk now.
Okay. So this
If I talk now, they'll measure Spotify.
Yeah. Tosin, I beg, Daniel, let me come on mic from Tosin and first. I beg.
Okay, so
Make them.
but the Jobe Bellingham thing, I feel like
Yeah.
from the player's perspective, it's a no-brainer to go to Dortmund. And it's like, for example, people are just trying to say, oh, he's trying to follow in his brother's footsteps or maybe being in his brother's shadow. I can understand that, but it was a random player that went from Sunderland or where they go, from Sunderland to Dortmund. They'll say, that's an upgrade. Is that not what Motive did? From where did he go? From one relegation team to, I can't even remember where he went to. I think he went to, is it PSG?
Yeah, from Stoke City to Paris Saint-Germain.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
From Stoke City to Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, from Stoke City to PSG. People are like, that is, I don't know. It's a no-brainer if a team like that comes for you. But it's just because of his brother. They're trying to make it seem like, oh, maybe he should have tried to develop himself in the Premier League. There is nothing to develop, bro. Everything you're doing is for that big move. And if the big move comes early, take it to.
Guys, can you hear me? Imagine, Mayor was just talking about school learning Arabic, and Fabrizio Romano just posted this an hour ago that Saudi Pro League club that started approaching Benjamin school.
Yeah, now
You see why? When I say why I rate my one a visionary, ready? Because it's the guy I don't know, a crazy guy.
Mayo also the vision on everything.
Oh, that
but
guy,
he saw it late when it came to Mason Mount.
Anodoi.
My always say Messi used Mason Mount as the best. I've been waiting for our future best players for world. See Mason Mount now one of the best players.
Yeah, this is my why don't talk. If person talk the person go J. Yeah.
If them begin to take some people for their football takes, I don't go even this surprised if they kidnap Mayo. I say they know they free this one, cause the things where that guy don't talk, only God fit judge him.
I
They go
trust.
kidnap
But now
Gerrard
Daniel
too.
they go first carry. At Daniel they go first carry. Nothing like that.
Listen, man. I always say, I will never lie to you about football. Anything I tell you for this game, I legit,
Yeah,
100%,
yeah.
100%. I
You
will
will
never
help
lie
the
to
Dan,
Sancho na baller.
you. Sancho na baller
Daniel,
now.
Daniel, don't forget say you type Daniel James in caps. So.
Daniel James, don't talk down Daniel James. That guy is a Leeds legend, bro. What's he worry on now? He reached his potential.
You see they
How
talk.
Tanaka is
All
coming to
those your
Premier
two
League.
hit legends
Leeds.
now, where they
Tanaka.
dey? One no even they
Guy,
get club
Daniel
like
James
this.
na Leeds legend. What are you talking about, bro? They chant the name for Leeds here. You know if you come Leeds here, talk down Daniel James, bro. Niggas will come on you. What are you saying? Daniel
Hey
James
yo,
na
pause.
proper
Hey
baller.
yo, pause. Why niggas go come on me? Pause.
No, I mean sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like they'll pounce on you. That's what I mean. They're not going to come on you, bro. Sorry. No,
Pounds
like
care.
shit. What's now? Now they make her look sus now, bro. Man, thank you very much, guys. I think we've come to the end of this phase today. Thank you very much. We host this every week, I guess.
3 days.
So,
Yeah. 3 days interval.
yeah. So we're gonna be here again, probably weekend. What's the date?